Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Diane's Decorating and More. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel today with me. I first want to say thank you to everyone for helping me throughout the full year of 2022. It has been wonderful with your support and you tuning in here on the channel and leaving your comments and sharing the videos with your friends and your co-workers and your neighbors and your loved ones. I truly appreciate your support throughout this entire time. I wanted to also say that I am very, very close to reaching that 500 goal of subscribers to the channel. And with your support and continued support of sharing, the channel with others, I know that we can reach this goal, All right, so into this new year, I would like to say Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a very relaxing and rewarding Christmas closeout. So on the channel today, I'm sharing with you is the making of some candies, simple candy. It is peanut and pecan clusters. And I made them in the Crockpot. Yes, the Crockpot. So hopefully you will get some tips from that as we get together here and prepare that on the channel for you guys here today. I did take a snapshot of what the candies are made of. And also I will put that in the end of the video for you guys also. Everything I use, how much, and everything for you, so that you'll have all that information available should you decide to make the treats. All right, so let's get started. Okay, we are back, and now we're going to go ahead and stir our chocolate in here. Okay, great, that's melted. That's exactly what we want to see. It melted like that. I'll give you a snapshot of exactly what that looks like. Okay, as we get started with that portion. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add in our caramel bite-sized pieces. And this is a, 11-ounce bag of Kraft caramel bites. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. Not a big bag, it's just a little one, so just enough to make the candy that we want to make. And we're going to allow that to melt in there as well, to combine with the chocolate. Okay, and then we're going to come back and add in our peanut butter. And the nuts, of course, the pecans and the peanuts will go in last. Okay, and we're going to be adding the 1 cup of peanut butter in there. Okay. All right. That should be equal to about 1 cup of peanut butter. As you measured it out there. If you want more peanut butter, you can. If not, you can use that 1 cup or half a cup. It all depends on what your taste buds are. But for this recipe, it's 1 cup of peanut butter. All right. And we're going to let that melt and combine with the caramel. All right, and then we're going to come back once that is done, and we'll add our nuts in. Okay guys, now we are back, and I wanted to check on the mixture here to make sure everything is melted as it should be. And that's our peanut butter, our caramel bits, and the chocolate that we put in here. So everything looks great. It smells so good. So this is going to be our candy, our peanut butter cluster and pecan cluster. Okay, so hopefully you will get some tips and ideas of how you can make this delicious little treat in your crock pot, because that's exactly what I'm using here today to share with you guys how you can make your candy, and that's in a crock pot. Okay, so hopefully you guys will like this, share it with your friends and family, or whoever you choose to share it with, should you decide to make this tasty candy treat. Okay, all right, so everything looks like it's coming together really, really good, and that's the thickness right there. Okay, and that's good because you have to add your peanuts in, and you're going to also add your pecans in there as well. Okay, and I did start it off on high to get the crock pot hot enough to melt the chocolate. So, and then I decreased it down to low. So that's what it's on right now at this point. So it is ready to add in the nuts. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 sets of this. I'm going to do the first set with the pecans, and to make the pecan clusters, and then I'm going to add in and take that out, and then we'll add in the second set for the peanuts. Okay, and I've taken some whole pecans here, and I've just broke them in half. Okay, I probably won't use all of this, but I'll just mix it in. Okay, and let's see how that goes first. Yes, that looks good. I like that. All right. I'm going to add the rest of the pecans in there. So I want to test it first to make sure that it is ready. And it is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and mix the rest of that in. Also, okay, I'm just mixing it on one end of the crock pot here. Yes, that looks good. All right. Okay, like what I see, I like what I see. So I'm going to do that part. And then we're going to take our prepared pan here, which I will show you, okay? And that's just lined with our parchment paper. Okay. And we're going to take our scoop here. You can use an ice cream scoop, or you can use a tablespoon, whichever you're comfortable with, and just dip it into the mixture here. It doesn't have to be a perfect size. Okay, like that. And just place it onto the paper there like that. And just continue. scoop. And once they're going to become solid, and as they cool off, they're going to become solid. And they'll form their own shape of the clusters. So you don't have to worry about it being perfect looking. It's not supposed to be. Okay? Alright. Get all the pecans out of the way first. And if you're going to make all pecans, then you don't have to do this part, what I'm doing. You just put all the pecans in. If you're going to make peanut clusters, you can do the same thing. Just put all of the peanuts in. Okay. All right. Alright, that looks good. And I believe we have all of the pecans out. So now we're ready to add in the peanuts. And you just take a simple jar, depends on how much you want, and just pour in. And just stir. Okay. You can stir that on the other end and pull all the chocolate to the center, like this. Okay. I see where now I can add some more. And you just adjust the amount of nuts that you're adding to your chocolate. Excellent, excellent. Okay, a little more. This is mixed for a tasty treat anytime. After school snack, lunch, your homemade pecan and peanut cluster candies that you can have on hand for anytime guests stop by, or if you're just in the mood for that nutty sweet snack. All right, that looks great. Okay. I just want to make sure I absorb all of that chocolate. Okay. I don't leave anything left behind. Perfect, perfect. All right. I'm going to pull the camera back a little bit so you can see exactly how this looks, okay? Hold tight. Okay, now we're back and we're going to be finishing off the other half of our sheet here with the peanut clusters. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and scoop out a generous portion size. Okay. Like so. Okay. I'm just going to place it on the sheet like that. And again, once this cools off, it's going to become more solidified or solid, as some people say, solid. And you won't have to worry about, it falling apart on you, because the caramel is what helps it to adhere to the chocolate, and then the chocolate adheres to the nuts. So, okay, all right. And this looks good, and it smells so good. It really, really does. Right. Perfect, perfect. Just the right amount for a full sheet of this candy here. Perfect size, perfect amount, everything. Make sure I get all of that out of there. All right. That looks good. That looks great. I am pleased with the way this came out. Okay. Again, this half is the pecan clusters, and this half is the peanut cluster candy. Okay. And we're going to allow this to cool, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator for it to cool down completely once it comes to room temperature. And then we'll come back and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back, and I wanted to come back and show you guys exactly what the pecan and peanut clusters look like, okay? Once they're completely finished, all right? So we have here the pecan, and we have here the peanut. All right, so I'll give you a close-up shot of that, okay? And this is the peanut, this is the pecan, all right? And they are solid, okay? That's the bottom and the top, and as you can see, they're solid, okay? All right, and so this is the peanut on this side. So I'm gonna taste this just to, because I want to. All right. This pecan is good. You can taste the peanut butter. Definitely the pecans. And the caramel that made it stick together. This is really, really good. It's really good. For sure, that one turned out good. Okay. So now let's try the peanut. I guess you can tell I like peanuts and pecans. This makes for an excellent tasty treat, guys. I must say so, it really does. It's not too sweet. It's not grainy. I think you'll like this. Yes, I think you will like it. Because you can taste everything that you put it together with. Everything. And it turned out really, really well. And it's very attractive to the eye, too. So, yes, I think you'll really enjoy making this little treat here. Again, it's the pecan and peanut clusters. And all the ingredients will be in the video for you guys, okay? So hopefully you have enjoyed this little video about this candy. And leave me a comment if you should decide to make it for yourself. Or if you share it with someone, give them the channel information so they can leave a comment as well. Okay, thank you again for joining me here on the channel. And that's Diane's Decorating and More. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Okay, and we appreciate you guys. And y'all go out and have a great one. And we'll see you next time.